hey, you know what? Let's start a video. You know what I'm saying? Hey, everybody. Want to be in my video? Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of WWE SuperCard. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Gaming and musical comedy. Yeah, buddy. Hi, everybody. My name is BigeDude, and you are watching the BigeDude Network. Today's video is a little, comprehensive and sad. It marks the 6th anniversary. Oh, no, wait. Oh, my God. It is 6 years. The 6th anniversary of the passing of BigeDad. So smile for BigeDad if you can, because that would make him happy, I'm sure. I'm just starting this with a Survivor because there was no ads in Team Road to Glory. And I just wanted to share with you some stuff. If you get super moved on, it's going to be okay. Okay? It's going to be okay. You will get through it. I expect to get super moved in this thing. Male solo. Well, we got this guy. He's pretty strong. Do we get it? And this is the round 2. And I lost round 1. This is a Survivor. I really have not been playing a lot of these. But here's some tips for Survivor. The first thing you do is realize that you're probably going to lose unless you win. Okay. Second thing you're going to realize is that you could get really angry about this. But don't, because that's stupid. Yeah, just be like, just expect it. And then when it happens, it's not sad. Like, I didn't need to use my super move because I was one. Here's my BigeDude tips for Survivor. Number 1, don't use super move unless there's 2 situations. Number 1, if you don't lose it, you will lose the whole thing. You will be kicked out. That's really it. Number 2, if you're in the finals and you have won game 1, use it then. Use it in game 2. Because most times, they don't expect it coming. They always save it for the third thing. And then if you've already gotten it, you've already won, there it is. And if you are a content creator or at anything like that, always expect people to use their super move. In round 1, round 2, round 3, all the time. Because you know why? It just happens. And that's important. And first off, shout out to everybody in this. This dude, which looks like CEO when I look at it really quickly. I don't know what that name means. It looks like it's in Korean. You are wonderful. Zowny, Rick666, KJ Rosa, The Blazing Bolt, Eliashon, Sasquatch, David, and Mila. And Mila is why I have one loss. But now we're continuing. And now we're in trouble because we don't have a second pro for round 3. It's always good to have 2 pros round 3 because then you feel better. I'm going to get rid of Ilya because I've got lots of things that I could switch. And I got the pro in Bobby. So we're going to take Bobby, and that's good. All right. And then what I'll do is I am tempted to throw away Stone Cold, but I shouldn't be because he was a pro, I think. No, wait, don't throw away Stone Cold. Throw away the other one. Or not. Maybe AJ. I don't know. I'm going to... Oh, I already faced Mila once. You silly goose. Well, I know that... I'm going to give you AJ because I kind of got to. And if I get... Hey! Look at this. Look at this. Tag team. Well, we're going to go here and here. And there we go. I've never had somebody face me just like that in the second round. Or I mean in round 3 have somebody I've played already. All right, so we got that one. That was nice. The opponent is waiting for the results, which is nice. And I just want you to know that you're nice. And thank you for watching me on the YouTube. And you're wonderful. I'm going to do Stone Cold times 2, which is nice. So we got the Stone Cold power. And that's pretty good. And shout out to everybody that was here when I recorded this live. Blah, blah, blah. And sometimes you discuss this. So while this is happening, I will discuss some other stuff that has been going on. I did get all the way through heroic war games. So I will have a fully probable heroic Roman Reigns. But I'm not going to do it yet until Last Man Standing is done. I have a lot of work to do for this for the next couple of days, and because my dang it Bobby is strong, I do actually get some happiness because I got some revenge. And Blazing Bolt, you were awesome, but you have been eliminated from this. Excuse me. But anyways, yeah, I have right now. I have the pro. What's his face? The good guy there. The Happy Corbin. I have 2 single heroics of Roman, and then I have the Valhalla Rock. So that's halfway done. Now I've got to get 4 more good cards in there. I have not a lot of good cards right now. And then the females, I have 2 Maelstrom female pros, and I have a 3rd one in Kaylee Ray that I can do. But it's just, I have so many awesome things that are going on right now. Am I going to be able to get lucky while I grind and stuff for this? I don't know. I'm only going to end up with 4 momentums, I think, for this last man standing, because I don't feel like grinding like 7,000, 8,000 worth of points in a day on PvP, because that's probably not going to happen, let's face it. But anyways, this is taking a little bit longer than I expected. But you know what sometimes happens when that happens? You like the video. Yeah. Or you don't like the video. Or you leave a comment. Tell me your favorite part of Season 8 thus far. Are you excited about Last Man Standing? Are you worried about Last Man Standing? I'm actually really excited about it this time because I have the credits to do some real damage with it if I can get my deck balanced. I think what could happen is I spend about anywhere from 2,000 to 5,000 credits and get a top 2K would make me happy, I think. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pro the Stone Cold, because if it happens to where I get a 3rd Bobby, then I throw away the Bobby. This sucks, because I wasn't expecting to get a 3rd. But a pro is always more important than an F1. A pro is always more important than an F1, in my opinion. So now what do? I have 3 pros next round with a compatible. I've got to give him a Stone Cold, and that may shock some of you, but a pro is always better than a F1, because a 3rd pro, and now that's easy. Okay, that's easy. So now what I'll do is he's actually better for this one, but because I can do a compatible things, I'm gonna go with Stone Cold here, and I think I lose, but that's okay. I didn't lose. Hooray. That's a good thing. Male tag team. Now what I'll do is I will purposely try to lose this, expecting that there's a 2nd pro on that side. And then I have a compatible. Actually, this is that was unfortunate and stuff, because that happens. Now they will probably have a 2nd pro, and they could be watching me too, which is even better. But there's enough lag on it, so they have already made that choice. There we go. Tag team. I have a compatible. You don't use the super move here because you wouldn't lose. All right, and actually we're compatible. They're just regular. But he super moves, which is really strange because he's going to regret that later on. But maybe he knows that he's probably going to be in a video. So, but yeah, if you use it too early, you don't have it later on. See if I was not going to lose this round. So, that's that. But you know what? As you'll find out if you watch other people play these, people that are doing streamers and that sort of stuff, you can find out that a lot of people will super move earlier in a match than they said. Now, maybe David is concerned about the deck going on, but I did just give him an extra, Stone Cold, which will be a pro or F1 later on for that person. So that's it, and you know what? You can't let these things, you can't get personal about it. It's just, it's just a waste of your time and mental energies. Just expect it. I mean, I knew that I would probably get a super move Omni and something, but yeah. But anyways, so now that I've got 2 losses, if I get to the point where I know that I need to use my super move, I will have to use my super move. But I will have 3 pros already, and then I will switch the Ilya, and I'll probably end up getting another Ilya, but that will help if I want to save a who's he, what's it, or whatnot. Because some of these guys, now in this particular, our card pool, there was, 3 or 4. I always look to see which ones are the pros, because those are the things you're going to be facing a lot. You can talk about getting pros and stuff, but see what your card pool is. And I don't know how many people have talked about that so far, but look at your card pool, and then you have to make the guesses, and then you can actually pivot. Okay, if you've ever watched Hearthstone's Battleground modes, there's sometimes where you've got everything going, and then the stuff doesn't show up the right way. Like, what if, when you swap a card here, you're just trying to build the left-right combination, and maybe you keep on getting up-downs, and then you realize, oh crap, maybe these are what trying to anticipate what people will give to you. And sometimes it doesn't do anything. It is a bit of luck, obviously. But if you, later on, David could be, and this is just assuming that I will get knocked out soon, because I assume that, but in the finals, because David used a super move early, when they didn't need to, they may lose overall. You know what I'm saying? So it's the use of the super move is really, really important. I don't think if you use it in round 1, and I have not tested this theory, I don't think if you use it in round 1 and then you go all the way to the end, I don't think it recharges in time. I think it gets close. I don't remember. Because I haven't really played a whole lot. I've been grinding, and you kind of got to be in a mood for this, and this is probably what I'm going to do after Team Road to Glory is over, from Tuesday to basically the time we start Last Man Standing, because then I will be able to maybe win a couple of these, maybe get some, or even if you lose at 4 and above and you're in Valhalla tier, you can actually get Maelstroms. I've gotten plenty of them, and if I can get a couple more Maelstrom, one more Maelstrom female pro, then I've got a good chance of having some sort of balance. Although the arrows are not the correct ones for each other, that's what's up with that. So here we go, in going into round 5, and you're live on the BigeDad Network. What do we got? So we got this pro, and there we go. So now we're going to sacrifice our Ilya, and then what we can do is we got a Rikishi. What I'll do is I'm probably going to, I'll probably keep the Ilya for now, because this became not a compatible tag team. So now I have a pro, I have a compatible tag team with 1 pro in it, and then I have another pro at the end. I'm hoping for a solo first, because Stone Cold would be really good in that. First, we give you the Rikishi. Up arrow is also not horrible right here. And that's not bad at all, because we got, tag team. We're going to go right off the bat, and because we know that we can use the move, we're going to, you know what, we're going to go hardcore. We're going to go hardcore. Now, that is also something I would do. Play your easiest stuff first. And then now I'm going for the win right away. I'm not going to use the super move unless I absolutely have to. Male solo, this is obviously Stone Cold. And we're expecting a pro here, but Stone Cold is Stone Cold. And he procs, but it wasn't enough. So now I have to use my super move. That was an F1. Okay, so that happens. So I have to use my super move. And if it's this male solo, well, I'm gonna have to use this, because if I don't use it, I will lose. All right, that's the thing. Even though he's power toughness, that's obviously that was a pro AJ. They know that it's coming. If you have 2 losses expect that they are going to use the super move to, whatever. So I've got this. Rick had the bye. You're great. And now we could actually have almost everybody except one person. We could have, one of these two will have a loss, and then Mila could be eliminated. If not, everybody except one person has 3 and 2. So now what I need to do is I need to try to maximize effectabilities of tag teams or hope for the bye, which is always really great. Okay. And I know that this is not exactly a video that people were maybe expecting today, but I am also ready for the Yeti. I'm ready for all of the Christmas things. I love this time of year, except for season 4 in 2017. We all know that the Baki lunch cost me a lot, and I didn't get the second one, and that was unfortunate. But if you don't know that story, ask in the comments, and maybe some people will tell you in this video. And this video is also designed kind of like the old school videos, where if you were playing along, playing your game with it while you were playing, you could really do a lot of good work. Like in this time of this video, you could probably have played 5 Team Road to Glory bouts, or you can, because maybe your Team Road to Glory is not done yet for a lot of times. So now, here we are. Mila is out, so now that means that there's no bye this round, which is unfortunate, because if there's a bye, you can always get it. You know what I'm saying? But there's nothing I can do really good. I will get rid of Ilya, because if I get a card that I can maybe survive with, Brock is always good. So now what I will do is I will toss the Berserker, and then I've still got a Brock and Stone Cold thing. However, I've got to worry about winning the first game, because if I can win the first game, I don't have a super move, but maybe I can bait out a super move in round 2. Because remember, this is the one person that doesn't have 2 losses, so they may not use the super move. So anyways, I'm going to give the Berserker, and we'll see what happens. And we very well are probably going to lose this, okay? Because we have bad arrows. And Berserker for Berserker. I always love that, how this goes. Power, Charisma. That is definitely got to be Stone Cold. We could be F1'd here, but this is the best shot I've got. And it looks like we got that, so that's a good start. Male tag team. I'm going to go for the pro and the pro. Hopefully we don't get super moved. And we didn't get super moved. So we are still in this. All right. You see what I mean by that? It's winning the first game it really changes all the other stuff. Now I've seen people. All right. So he was banging it, trying to get it at the end. All right. Using the back, and that's a pretty strong combo right there. But I'm still alive. We're surviving. We're good. We're in the mode. And remember, anything above 4th and above is really going to help us in our the picks, as well as everything else. So 2 other people are going to go away. That means there won't be a bye, which means everybody is now at the SX. I expect Rick to win this because David does not have a super move. That is my guess. And it'll be funny if that's how that works out, because it's remember, Survivor is all about the strategies, and it's all about trying to get to the next spot, because the more you go to the next spot, the more that you there will be a bye. Oh, there was 2 4-1s. That's probably why I screwed up. I thought there was only 1 4-1. I messed up. So maybe we still have a bye. Maybe we don't. Now, if we have a bye, it really doesn't do anything good for us, because if we got the card or got something that we could have pro'd or used or F1'd, I still have to give one away. All right. So let's say I swap the Berserker, which is what I will do, obviously, and then I get another Brock Lesnar. I'm not going to give somebody a pro at the end of this, because that really lessens the chance I have to win. If I know, and like I said, there goes David. There was no super move. They did it, and then they lose, and that's the point. That's why I say only use it if you would lose. Period. And now I could get the pro thing, but like I just said, if I got this, I can't pro him because I've got to give a card to my opponent. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take the Ray, and then I'm really going to think about, do I use the Ray or do I, because we're in survival mode, and now we're going to want an F1 if we can get it. But let's just see who we're facing. If we're facing Sasquatch. So we know that they've got the good stuff because we just faced them. We know that we don't want them to have another Brock. All right. They've already got a pro Brock. So we got to give them that. And we got a Berserker again. You know, that's pretty good. Male tag team. Toughness. This is where I'm going to go. I'm going to play it as if I will lose. They kind of did half and half. I'm probably going to lose this, but the last time they saved their two big pros at the end. So now, there we go. Solo toughness, I've got to go with him. He can beat a lot of F1 sometimes. He beats him. And now this is where I expect to get tag team. I'm probably going to get super moved here, and that's okay. We see that, and there's that, and there it is. Okay, so it was fully expected, but they did the exact same thing I would have done. If they don't use that move right there, they lose, okay? And that's what happens, all right? So I say, good job, but we didn't get the buy, and now we're out. So now I don't remember who still has a move. I didn't face everybody. So I finished 5th. It would have been cooler to finish 4th. So we're gonna claim this reward. We get 10 picks, but we get an Austin Theory. If we had gotten one more spot ahead, and sometimes we're lucky on that, we get a Meyer or whatever. So now my ads, now I could play this other thing. But anyway, that is just a walkthrough of a Survivor. In my opinion, and I'm sure a lot of other people have already put out things for this. Number 1, pros are good. Pros. Number 2, super move. Well, I mean, don't use it unless you're going to lose. You know what I'm saying? And 3, pay attention to who is on the board, who are the pros, who are the doubles. And number 4, and the last thing, there are some some techniques in this that are really, really much better. A reversal can really, really, really win. And in my opinion, another pro is way better than getting a fortify. All right. Let's say if you had 2 pros and you could get a 3rd pro, get the 3rd pro. If you have 2 pros and you get the fortify, you still have a lot higher chance of losing a bout that you would have won had you had a 3rd pro. All right. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. What are your thoughts and stuff? This was a longer video, but you know what? Hey, we got to do these things every now and then because we know what we're talking about. We've thought about it. I love the Survivor mode, but I've been patient on it because I know that I'm going to probably play this the next, couple of days, trying to get a lot of those Maelstrom pros for the females, or maybe some higher F rarities so I can put them in momentum to balance out everything for the last man standing as best as possible. So anyways, I love you long time. Blink, blah, blink, bye, bye, bye. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Click down there to subscribe. Thank you if you already did. Click the dingy bell if you want to be notified, and maybe they will notify you, but they barely won't. Listen to BigeDad on Spotify or Amazon or iTunes, etc., etc. Stream it for free, and I get some money, and that would be really cool. Unseen. That's my video. Have a nice day. Bye. Okay, let's